YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another video on the channel. To celebrate the World Cup starting in exactly 2 days, I thought what better idea than to theme our Foot Champs Weekend League experience based off of the groups in the World Cup. So what that means is we're going to be breaking up our Foot Champs into 4 different parts. Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D are going to be the key main focus points for this weekend league. So basically, Booba, what does that mean? We're going to be making teams based off of the groups in the World Cup. So for example, Group A, it is the Netherlands, Ecuador, Senegal, and Qatar. So we have to make a team using players from only those nations, a bit of a hybrid, and we're going to take it into the Foot Champs and see how many wins we can get. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and start off with Group A, boys. So for Senegal, we have Sadio Mane, we have Edouard Mendy, and then we also have Sarr, the right back from Bayern Munich. Only a silver this year, but we're going to have to make things do. For Qatar, we're only going to be using 2 Qatari players because I don't know how to fit them into the team anymore. We have Fifa at center attacking mid, which is surprisingly a pretty decent card. And then our other center back is going to be Suhail. Well, Suhail's in the team because he's got 82 pace. That's pretty much it. And then we're going to, for the Netherlands boys, for the Dutch boys, we do have Dirk Kuyt. We have Brobbey's storyline card, and then we also have Geertruida's card, who was in the milestones objective. And then finishing off the team for Ecuador, it is none other than the category Plata, and then also rule breakers Estupinian. So we're going to take this team into Foot Champs, 5 games. We're going to see how many wins we can get, and then in the next video it's going to be Group B. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and play some Foot Champions with Group A. Come on. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, jumping into our first game of Foot Champions for the Weekend League. We're going to be doing a voiceover for the first video, and then let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you guys prefer a voiceover or would you guys rather see my live reaction while I'm actually playing the game. But the first game we jump into it, guys, a very, very strong team and a goal fest this game was. I think the game ended up being 8-5, something around there. So a very, very offensive game nonetheless. Right here we make it 2-0 with Plata, a very, very nice finish by him. But yeah, guys, I really struggled defensively with this team, which, I mean, I guess you could probably figure out. Geertruida and Suhail, or whatever his name was, just weren't the greatest of center backs, and especially when you're coming up against people that do have Mbappe, that do have Papin, that do have these meta teams, it's quite difficult to defend. We also had a right back that was a silver in Sarr, so whoever wanted to just really get at me just had to attack down that left hand side, my right hand side, and it was lights out for me. But right here, as you guys can see, we do fail to clear the ball, and my opponent does have a nice easy finish with Mbappe, making it 3-2 in just the 16th minute. So 16 minutes in and we're already with 5 goals in the game. Here we are, my opponent is again on the attack. Garincha just way too quick for Geertruida. He does whip it in, and I believe that Mendy should be doing a bit better in that situation, but we move 3-3. My opponent's going to go ahead and celebrate again with Smolarek. He was celebrating every goal that he did end up scoring. And then in the second, right before the second half right here, some nice little passing. We get it into Brobbey, fake shot, and into the bottom left-hand corner. Very nice goal, and we take the lead right before halftime. But that didn't last because there was so many goals. In the 52nd minute right here, Plata down the wing. My opponent started to pressure quite a bit, so he was opening up defensively, and there were a lot of open spots in the play. Right here in the 54th minute, we do make it 6-3. Nice little pass into Brobbey into Dirk Kuyt, and a nice finish, making it 6-3. The game did end up, I think, finishing around 8-4, but just not to bore you guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the second game, where we are coming up against another fantastic team. Mohamed Salah, Haaland, Rafael Leao, Thiago, some really, really nice cards in there. We kick it off right here with Afif and Kuyt with some intricate passing. My opponent does take the ball, but we consistently pressure. Nice little heel to heel right there, and Sadio Mane, the best football player in the world. Nice little finish, giving us the 1-0 lead very early on in the game. Right here in the 19th minute, again, some nice passing. Dirk Kuyt picks it up in the midfield. Mane into Plata, back into Mane, into Brobbey. We take the shot, good save, but it falls luckily back to Sadio Mane, and we make it 2-0. 2-0, a very comfortable lead, but my opponent did end up making it 2-1. Haaland, Mendy should be doing better right there. He just shot the ball and went over him, Well, I don't know how that happened, but it did end up happening like that. And then we move into the 34th minute with Afif. Nice little scoop turn right there. We pass it into Koi, back into Afif. Some nice little intricate passing right there, confusing my opponent, and a nice finesse shot, making it 3-1. Brobby's storyline card was actually very, very good. I really enjoyed using him. And my opponent did end up rage quitting right there, which leads us into the third game of FUT Champions. Campos, Dodo, Phillips, Lucas Paqueta, Kuit, Papin gave me so much trouble this game, and Hugo Sanchez. He probably did the SBC for Sanchez, but my opponent does take the lead very early on in the third minute with a fantastic finish by Suhail into the back of his own net. How that happened, I don't know, but we move into the 19th minute where we're putting on some pressure with Brobby. Nice little sweat into Sadio Mane. We had to do it. Everyone complains about it, but then whoever is put into that situation does end up sweating the ball anyway. But again, in the 32nd minute, some nice pressure. Again, Brobby picks it up. Nice little fake shot, heel to heel, and we're going to sweat it one more time into Sadio Mane for his second goal of the game. Now, this game was also very, very tough. And I do think that there was a bit of a goal fest in this one as well. We're right here just before halftime, the worst time to concede a goal, but a fantastic finesse shot by Lucas Paqueta to make it 2-2 and to make it level at halftime. We move into the second half right here, and my opponent does end up taking the lead in the 51st minute. Nice passing against some poor defending by myself. I tried to read it with Suhail, which threw him out of position, created that space, and Papin hits the gritty on me, boys. Ooh, and then at that moment, I knew I had to turn it up because he grittied Dirk Kuyt right here into Sadio Mane. Nice little fake shot, weak foot into the back post. Fantastic finish by Sadio Mane, making it 3-3. And then in the 80th minute, guys, right here we do get a penalty with Dirk Kuyt, and he's not gonna miss that, is he now? A fantastic finish by Dirk Kuyt. And then in the 82nd minute, I thought I was going to be able to hold on, but it was not to be. My opponent does score a fantastic finish with Papin, a nice little trivela to the near post, and he proceeds to celebrate once again. Now into extra time, the 99th minute, we do some nice little passing right here. Sadio Mane heel to heel, and a fantastic finish at 5-4. And then I'm pretty sure in the 101st minute, we get another goal by my opponent. He was really, really good at this little intricate dribbling, made it really hard for me to read him, but he does smash it near post with Papin and makes it 5-5 just before the second half of extra time, which then does proceed to the 107th minute with Dirk Kuyt. We're going to play it slowly. We're going to play some possession football, move it around. Mane into Bergwijn, who did come in for me. Mane again with that heel to heel. My opponent probably should have got that, but we do finish it, making it 6-5, and we do end up winning that game. Very, very nice. But now we're here into the fourth game, ladies and gentlemen. Diego Forlan, Correa, Adama Traore, Dembele, some very, very good cards in there. But we're going to take the lead early on in the 20th minute against Sadio Mane, by far the best player in this team. Couple of ball rolls around the goalkeeper and a nice slotted finish by him. We get a corner in the 40th minute, which we do play short with Plata, who's going to reverse it back into Dirk Kuyt. Kuyt into Afif, back into Kuyt. We're going to fake it, and then we're going to move it back right there. Afif smashes it at the near post, and the Qatari man does get himself a goal in this team. Actually a pretty decent card, not going to lie. And right here, just before my opponent rage quits, nice little scoop turn. We scoop him again, and at the near post, Plata with a fantastic finish. And that is enough for my opponent to end up rage quitting the game and making us 4-0 and FUT champions with this team, which is just mind-boggling in my opinion. But we do jump into the final game of the video, guys, against another very solid team. Diogo Dalot, Koundé, Mendy, Valverde, Park Ji-sung, Havertz, Jota, Rafael Leao. Some really, really big name players in there. And we start off in the 5th minute already terrorizing his defense. Nice little over the top through ball into Sadio Mane. Nice little move right there, and an easy finesse shot to the back post by Sadio Mane. Like I said, guys, the best player in this team by far. Mane again right here with a fantastic finish in the 21st minute, making it 2-0. And then I think we do end up getting one more goal where we do run with Afif down the mid post. We sweat it into Brobby, and we make it 3-0, and that gives us another rage quit, and it makes us 5-0 and FUT champions. Come on, boys. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We end up going 5-0 in our first 5 games of FUT Champions using the Group A World Cup team. How we went 5-0, I do not know, but some pretty decent players in this team. Edouard Mendy in net was pretty decent. Estupiñán's rule breaker card was really good. Dirk Kuyt is Dirk Kuyt. Plata's Path to Glory card was also very nice to use. Broby's storyline card, very nice. And then also Sadio Mane, probably the best player in the team. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, go ahead and hit the like button. Also comment down below your current records in FUT Champions, and also consider subscribing to the channel as we are on the road to 200 subscribers. In the next video we're going to be using Group B, so don't miss that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another video very soon. Peace.